Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are inside the lair of the enemy, and we now need to see what's going on in here. A lot of crystals going on. I'm expecting a big boss fight, like a really big boss fight in here. Also expecting some more eyeless before we get... Never mind, the boss fight starts straight away. Okay. Hair of Andra. Columns of water rise up from the pool in front of you, shifting, writhing, whipping air around them in a vortex. Okay, we got because we have lower level 2. Wow, I think we have that as default. This can only be Andra's hair, appearing before you at a fraction of the size typically reported by mariners unfortunate enough to have encountered them on the high seas.
You have done well to have come so far. I confess I was not certain you would make it, but I do not wish to give false hope. The greater challenge remains in front of you.
The eyeless have to be stopped for the good of the Dyrwood.
Running through the core of this rock is a large growth of crystal. You will know it when you see it. A blow to the crystal would reverberate through the walls of this place. Strike it enough and the entire structure would crumble. The eyeless would be buried. Of course, it would take a person years to cause enough damage.
What did you have in mind?
Strike the crystal with Obsidian's hammer. The eyeless will wake and come to its call. Join in striking the crystal. They will cluster together and bury themselves. I have realized it is best that they should be ended, for within each of them is a small piece of Obsidian himself. Upon their deaths, those fragments and the memories they contain will be safely dispersed. I had not considered the dangers of allowing them to persist, until a watcher appeared at my abbey.
Okay. What aren't you telling me?
A single strike upon the crystal will not be enough. The eyeless respond only as long as the hammer rings. You will need to remain until their work is complete, wielding the hammer until the walls come crumbling down.
You mean for me to die here?
Your sacrifice will be mourned, but your fate is already sealed. The eyeless cannot be reasoned with or fled from. One day not far from now, they would kill you and level the Dyrwood. You have seen what they will do. This is the way you can stop them. And the truth is that you are marked by the eyeless for a reason. It would be better for all if the things you have seen were forgotten.
Ain't that convenient?
That's what I was thinking,
A clean
devil.
slate for us and the world. Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Minea? No. The watery columns drop back, all drop at once back into the pool, sending up a small splash. The pool settles, and looking down into it, you see only the faces of you and your companions alone and condemned. Well, that's not good.
I'll see what's ahead.
I can also hear the eyeless hammer who's wandering up to fight us. Stop us thinking about it. Okay. Hit it with a stun. We'll hit it with a blind. Minea will hit it with a shout. And Zawa will hit it with a knock. There we go. Withering Strike. We'll hit it with a stun. Zawa can hit it with a stun. And Minea can... Is it terrified yet? Not it is frightened, so Minea can keep hitting it. Okay. Durant, buffer accuracy. No, our accuracy. There we go. Cool. That'll work. Right. Stun. Stun. Blind. There we go. It's dead. That was fairly easy. I believe the way we stop the flame damage, by the way, is we just run away. Just looking at it, it looks like it's the Ray of Flame attack. I think I want Devil of Karok to maybe be ranged for most fights. We still need to be melee so we can find out what this unlabored blade does.
Not a problem.
We're actually very close to finding out what it does.
Makes you rest easier.
This isn't good. Let's go for it though.
That's it.
We need to run in. Devil Karok, this is your chance. We need to switch positions with the Eyeless Hammer. I think this is what we're after. You three can now attack in there. You go stun it. You go knock it. I see you're coming this way. You're coming knock up this one. You're also gonna come around here. Yeah. That's the best we got, and then we'll get ourselves a defensive shield here. That's what we're after. You didn't knock it over, so you need to stun. There we go, that works. You can now go knock over the other one. That's what we're after. We're keeping them CC'd while we deal with the Eyeless Hammer. Back here. Stun it. You need to stun your one. You need to stun your one. Okay. Stun it again. Oh! I didn't even realize the Loth was dead. Okay. Need to blind this one. You need to blind this one. That's fine. Okay. We're getting a lot of damage down on this, but it's not dying. Let's sever its soul. Okay, that's not good. We got knocked over. Keep attacking in. I get it to attack you. It's not working. It's not working. Okay, I guess a quick damage reduction on those two would work. No, damage reduction. There we go. Devil needs to heal with Feign Death. There we go, she's regaining health, which is nice. She is alive though. Right. Keep attacking in there. You just get hit sometimes, that would be much better for you. Nice, now we can attack quickly.
That didn't work.
That's what we're after. Oh, we fell down. There's nothing we can do here apart from maybe just reduce its defenses. You're getting some back hits. Withering Strike. Okay. Zawa, anything else we can do? Faster attacking, I guess. Devil heal. That's fine. Yeah, just keep attacking in. Durant is still around. He's just fallen over. Okay, Durant, you have so many fire spells. Oh, you do. We do have this one. Oh, that we could cast on it. That'll do something. You. Okay. Definitely a run opportunity there. Kick this one. Didn't do it.
Work.
Attack speed. Attack it in.
This is getting.
Oh, you just killed Durant. Okay, hirelings were paid. Nea is alive. Zawa is alive. Okay, Zawa, how long have you got in your Swift Strikes? 2 seconds. Well, Swift Strikes again then. Right. Just keep hitting. Manea, Savage Defiance. And Zawa, heal. When you get a chance. Okay. This is fine. Zawa, what does this do? It does a full attack that does do a lot of damage. Hit it again? I don't know. Attack speed? The Eyeless Hammer is still trying to beat Manea. Manea, is it immune to Manea's attacks? I don't think so. It's just immune to a lot of what she does. I have a feeling we might be screwed here. That's fine. Manea frighten them? Maybe? You killed it. Oh my god, she's still going. So good. Heal. Then head up here. Zawa. Kick it.
Zawa is ready.
Zawa's enjoying.
Alright, Manea, Make them fear you. 23% chance to hit. It's healing. Oh no. Oh well, I don't think Manea has this, so we're going to speed it up a little bit. Can't even go into fast speed while we're in combat. You know what? I think we lost this one. We'll count it as a loss. We'll move on. We'll reload. Where was the load? I'm sure I would have quick saved. Let's double check though. Quick save is less than the autosave, so we have to do Andra's hair again. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal.
You can
I think maybe the better strategy in the fight might be to just focus on one and then try and move on to the next afterwards, rather than sending Devil back. Because it almost worked, but it didn't quite work. It was like so close to work. But it just... Devil didn't have the damage to kill it before it healed, and neither did Zawa.
Running through the
Had to be stopped for the Dyrwood.
I had not considered the dangers of a... You will need
What
to
are you telling
remove
me?
the and the
Mean for me to die here. There we go. Right, cool. We should now hear the stomping sounds again, which we do. Okay. Like this. Beat up the eyeless hammer. Yeah. Okay. Stun it. And you blind it. There we go. I actually feel like this might work better. Just the stunning and blinding. And just keeping the perma-stun and blind. That might just work.
That's not very good.
There we go. Just keep him down. Zawa, punch him. Oh wait, is that Zawa over there? Oh, never mind. You stun him. Okay. Stun him again. Yeah, okay. You blind him. Hit him with this. There we go. That worked. Grab the loot. Quick save, so we don't have to do that one section again. There we go. Right. We're just going to run straight in at this fight. Get him. So we... Oh, we didn't even heal up fully. Oh no, maybe we did. Maybe we healed up fully and then got hit again, which is possible. Durance, can you heal the group? We're going to need it in a second. Aloth, can we get a cast of that over there somehow? Like right in at the corner? Can you do that without running over there? You can, perfect. That works. Over here, we want to just get our stun lock going. So stun, stun, and hit with that. We also want to get some better damage reduction here. That was a good hit from it. Heal us. How's the thing doing over there? You don't seem to be much the worse for wear. Okay. What can we do to this thing to actually get it down quicker? Apart from just, like, lower... I guess, yeah, we just lower its resistance. That's it. The heal was alright. Hit it with a deflection lower, and hit it with a stun. There we go. Devil Rock can heal. There we go. And then hit it with a knock up.
The devil went
Right,
down.
Devil's down, but that's fine.
That's not very helpful.
Our range can attack from over there. And these two can attack from in here. Zawa, knock it up. That's fine. Duran. Well, that's not Durance. They're immune to electricity. I was going to do our shock thing, but I realized that's not going to work. Delayed fireball. They're immune to fire, so that's probably not going to work. We could get this cloud going. Actually going on. Let's see how that goes. So I didn't see it last time. That seems to have done next to nothing. Okay. They are weakened for a set time, although they're not weakened. Are they immune to weakened? They're not. We get this bounce going. Try and just get general effects on them. Durance, lower the resistances of the Stone Piercer.
That's not...
There we go. And maybe increase the chances of those two hitting it. There we go. Just a nice buff. Okay, then... I don't know. Have we got, like, empower one person? We don't really have an empower one person in here, do we? No. Unless it's specifically us. Was this one we're looking for? That's what we're looking for. Might, give
This
might
is
to
getting
Zawa.
nowhere.
That works. Yeah, that gives Zawa some ability to murder. Hit it with another one of these. Lower its damage, its deflection. Just to make the chance of hitting easier. 66 for Zawa, and that worked really well. Okay, Durance, lower their resistances again. It's the last one we got. There we go. Then, so lowering their melee accuracy and critical hit range. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for things that just weaken the enemy. We could lower their speed, but that's not really what we're looking for either. Yeah, we probably want to do this, increasing the chance they'll gain a critical hit. Okay. That increases the chance Zawa gets a critical hit, which is nice. Attack over. And when you get the chance, there we go. It's nice consistent damage that we can throw in over here. Maybe a Slicken, knock it over. Yeah, okay. It's down. Get some damage in. Zawa has a buff. He can use his attack speed buff in as well as the hits buff and the other buff. Okay, Durance doesn't have another negate buff. I don't know. He could... He has so many like little spells. There's bound to be one that's useful. Is pretty much what I'm getting at here. Yeah, let's give another might buff. I think they don't stack, but that's fine. I'll give them, oh, they do stack in this one. They don't stack on equipment, but they stack here. Aloth, knock it over. I don't know why you're not continuing to attack. Actually, I do. It's because you stop attacking because you're out of range. You think, but you're not because your range is higher than you think. Can we do another Slicken? Just to stop it doing whatever it's doing right now. That's fine. Right, we need some more rest. Pretty much is what we're getting at. That's fine. We have severe wound, so healing receives down, and we have lowered constitution. It's not the worst. We can keep going with this. Let's quick save.
Nothing will slip past
let's
me.
sneak, and let's hope that we're clear. We might not be clear, but I think we're okay enough. I think Devil probably has to switch to ranged weapons from now on.
Right here.
You can trust me.
We're okay enough. This is another pool. Okay. Judging by the claw marks and scales around the edge of the pool, you believe it is regularly used by Lagafeth. You see something shimmering in the depths of this frigid, murky water. We'll send Zawa. Zawa dives in and immediately feels the cold bite of the water. The water is calm, but a person of weak constitution will suffer greatly if submerged for more than a few moments. Dive towards the shimmering light. Zawa shrugs off the intense cold and dives to the light, glinting in the murky depths of the ice cave. Zawa recovers a cache of Lagafeth treasures, including a variety of coins and a set of surprisingly well-preserved plate greaves. Unfortunately, the disturbance of the horde was observed by the pack of Lagafeth that are swimming over to investigate. Hiding from the Lagafeth will be difficult, but attempting to outswim them would require phenomenal athletic ability. Swim. Zawa launches off the bottom of the ice cave and begins to swim towards the surface. Unfortunately, outswimming a band of determined Lagafeth is difficult even under the best of circumstances. One of Zawa's legs is horribly mangled in the process of escaping from the pool. Moments later, the furious Lagafeth erupt from the pool. Oh, God. Straight in the fight. Stun. Manea. I'm going to need you to come over here as well, if possible. Let's think about this. Defense shield, probably. I want you to shoot this one. Aloth. Lightning hit on them? We're weak to lightning, so yeah, this will work. That was nice. That was some nice lightning. Chain lightning over here as well. Okay. You got some down. This is fine. You're doing alright. Yeah, just keep going. Okay. Brood Mother should be pretty much dead. Don't like whatever that is. Heal. Zawa needs to heal. Durance. Quick heal. Okay. Bigger heal. Hit a stun on it. Right, that'll stop whatever it's doing. Hireland Pay went off again. Okay. Get the Cypher. That's fine.
That's it.
Cypher is almost dead. It's dead. Huh. Random fight out of nowhere, huh? Right. Grab this. Grab this. I still think Singing Zawa is probably the best. I think he is probably the best for this. Give him a quick thing. Manea may have done well as well. I think Manea would have maybe been slightly better. But they're both reasonably good choices. Right. Quick save. And let's see what... Anything else we need to be doing? I don't think. I think we just need to go forward. Probably like this. Here we go. Stone Piercer, get it. Start the... Oh, you start the stun. Just start stunning it and keeping it down. Knock it over. Oh, definitely lower its resistances. There we go. So now we should be doing like true damage to it. Well, not true. We should be doing more damage to it. Raw damage is what it's called here, anyway. Blind, knock it up. That's fine. Right, stun it. Get more attack speed. Keep hitting it, and then stun it again. There we go. Nice. The Unlabored Blade is doing less damage because of a buff. But we actually need even more to get anything. It's now got Wait, is it getting worse with time? I'm sure it didn't have terrible before. It is actually, I think, getting worse with time. Interesting
Good
blade.
thing I
We now need
sold
to
most
do
of my
even more
jewelry.
damage to use it. Quick save. And I think we may even have to leave this cave and come back. If we do, I'll just do a cut and we'll just appear back at full health. Let's try it. Okay. It's the crystal.
The crystal calls to us. You can hear it singing our ends.
A ridge overlooks a broad chamber half flooded with lake water. You could crawl down this way, but it looks too steep and slick to climb back up. Climb down. Ooh, that was weird. Kraken. Defeat the Kraken. A weakened group. Okay, time to switch off the Unlabored Blade. This is a shoot the tentacle time. Imagine the best strategy has to be tentacles. Like, it has to be get rid of the tentacles first. Create a second Aloth. Right, you're going to start shooting. You're going to start shooting. Zawa, you're going to have to run in and fight it. Manea, you're going to have to run in at the Kraken itself. Durance, give us all buffs if you can. Oh, that's changed my plan slightly. So where is... So there's some... There's the Devil of Karok. She should switch to melee and come and fight these tentacles with us. Yeah, come and hit these. I just realized... Well, we don't have our buffs because we're inside. We do have the horn, though. Horn infused. Horn? Oh, we're stunned. I see. Horn. I guess we can't use it? Yeah, it's just not available. Okay. I guess we want to use Minion of the Sleepers right now. For tentacles, they're weak to fire. Durance, the cleansing one jumps, doesn't it? It does, right? Cleansing fire. It's really odd how there's no sound for this section either. Aloth, we can't use tentacles here either. Okay. Lightning.
Lava.
Also, disengage temporarily, because I thought that you were Aloth duplicate. Fair enough. I can understand how I might have made that mistake. Anything else we can do in here? I don't know. We could use this. This is a spreading thing again. I'll spread between these tentacles. Keep hitting them. Keep hitting them. Okay. Next set. Take it down. There we go. They disappeared. Can't quick save. We're still in combat technically. Go for it.
Tell me.
Nea, you're the first in. Switch to your ranged weapon and shoot. Switch. Well, give us the defense barrier in roughly this area. It's really hard because we can't see where we need to shoot things. Okay. Aloth, summon another double.
Right here.
Okay. Just go in. Right, man. Zawa?
Zawa is
stun it. Oh, this is a super easy. Looking at how much damage it's taking, this is an easy fight. Give everyone the attack buff. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna kill this in no time flat. Stun it again. There we go. It can be knocked over as well. Knocked over. Oh, there's some eyeless here. That's where the tough part of the fight comes in, huh? I think we kill the Kraken, then we focus on getting rid of the rest. Aloft, head over here. We have now killed it. We have some of this stuff to deal with. Switch to your sword. Stun it. Durance. Inner Radiance. You hit them with that. Zawa, go and kick over the eyeless hammer in the center. See, go kick over this one, because you're right next to it. Who's that? This is us. We're gonna go stun this one. Once we, we're gonna stun the one who's coming in for us. That's fine. We're so slow. We're so unbelievably slow. Durance, anything you can do? You don't have a lot that we can actually use you for right now, except for buffs. So let's get the buffs going. We're gonna get Devil of Karot, all the buffs that we can give her. Just make her really strong against these eyeless, because she can also blind them. Should be good. Okay. Aloth, summon second Aloth. Second Aloft works really well. I'm going to aim for this one. It's immune to lightning. Not so great. Okay, forgot that. What else do we want to do? We could cast this through them if we think they have a buff, but I don't think they have any buffs. I think they're really weak. Stun this one? We have no more stuns. Okay, so we're dead. Us personally are dead. That's fine. Minea, shout to try and frighten them all, I guess. We still can't summon, but we could hit all three with this damage reduction.
Time to bring out the bedroom.
Damage reduction, I guess would be the best way of putting that. Durance, who appears to be just invincible now, he's got his new stuff. I don't know, what do you want to do? There's so many good ones. I don't know. Resurrection, probably not great. Minor Avatar, possibly? Go for self buff? Nope. Oh, we've just got so many down. Okay. So, Durance is now up as a minor avatar. We can switch him over to that weapon. Self-heal, probably the next point to go. Aloth. We can use you to kill this one off, and if we get a shadow, all the better. Didn't work. Try it again. That's where we're at here. Nope, don't try it again. Okay. We've got two eyeless hammers. We have Zawa, who can do that. We have Minea, who can do that. Okay, Aloft still hasn't been touched. Which makes him really good. Just don't entirely know what to do with this. Oh, we could paralyze him. Let's paralyze. That worked. That worked perfectly. Paralyze the other one. It's still up. Nice. Paralyze the first one again. Okay, everyone hit this. It's fine. We have another puddle. We can knock it over. Let's try that. We cancel its attack. Okay. It's immune to lightning. So that makes lightning a pretty bad one. We can lower its speed. Let's see if that works for us. Did, so it's going to be real slow right now. Petrify it? Yeah, it is real slow. Petrified it. Durance is still around. He's still doing damage. Who else do we have? We have Manea behind it.
That's not very
Who can
helpful.
heal herself. Okay. Durance, I think, is about to get beaten up. Let's use the true damage hit that we can do. Durance, you could probably resurrect
What?
Devil of Karok and be alright with that.
What?
This doesn't appear to be ticking down. Right. You could probably resurrect the Devil of Karok. There we go.
This is getting no.
I fear we've lost the angry
It's
one.
just never going to cast. Okay, that's not good. We're losing spells that will do anything against it. Oh wait, it's going to allow us to cast tentacles. It wasn't allowing us to do that earlier. Maybe the Kraken blocked it? Because maybe the Kraken blocked summons, so you couldn't use the ogres against it. Well, that works well. Knock it over. We have at least one more spell. So we have spell mastery of it. Okay, and hit it with the true damage kill. There we go.
Time to bring out the bedrolls, I think.
We're all back up. That's some nice sounding victory music. Okay. Well, we barely survived. We can't even go over there. It's all water. We're gonna quick save. And we're gonna walk directly up and ring the hammer. Oh, I thought it had crashed. Okay, an enormous crystal juts from the wall like a spearhead protruding from a wound. An army of reflection stares back at you from crystal's perfect facets. It echoes the sound of your footsteps in soft, ringing hums.
Let me do this. I've spent so long regretting my choices. It would be good to balance the scales.
Someone will have to take up Abaddon's hammer and strike the crystal. And Andra warned whoever does so will be buried in this place with the eyeless. Who do you choose? Well, we quick saved, so we can always continue the game if it doesn't work. But I choose
You
ourselves.
have led us bravely. It has been an honor to follow your lead.
I just hope you're not doing this for all those louts in Stalwart. Even the new ones ain't worth it.
Always, I will remember your example.
Straight into the fire, then. Your chances aren't favorable, but at least you've learned to embrace the test. I told you I'd be good for you, Watcher.
You're a brave soul. Wish I'd met you sooner.
You take the diving helmet and tuck it away just in case. Wait, is that going to be how we survive? Diving helmet? Oh, that's so good, because we got that off the side of a quest we didn't really need. Was that not off of the little girl's quest? Yeah. Perfect. We heft the hammer and swing it at the crystal. A perfect clear tone rings through the air and resonates through your teeth. Seconds later, ripples shiver through the water. Something big is coming. You give the others a final nod. The rest of the party scrambles out the flooded cavern and flees through the tunnels. You continue hammering at the crystal, each strike magnifying the last. The echoes build into physical tremors. Meanwhile, a heavier rhythm pulses through the cave. Footsteps, dozens of them. The others round a corner only to see a line of eyeless advancing. The creatures stagger to the rhythm of the hammer thuds below, yet they crane their necks towards the party, ratcheting their piston arms. Mirror image? Manea has mirrored image? Okay. Manea's likeness appears along the tunnel. The eyeless roar and lunge fruitlessly at the images. Dodge past. The party sprints past the distracted monsters. Fortunately, the creatures are too focused on the hammering to give chase. They continue towards the cavern. Maintain a steady tempo on the crystal. Eyeless gather in the cavern where they batter the walls in time with the hammer's rhythmic blows. Each the ground strikes. Falling rocks and shattered crystals splash to the ground. The party flees through the dark, rumbling corridors. More spellbound eyeless shamble along, but they're too entranced by the swelling cadence to take more than idle swipe at the party. The tunnel narrows. Light filters through ahead. The exit must be around the next bend. But it's clogged with rubble. Meanwhile, the ground drops several feet at once. The tunnel begins rolling on its axis. The distant sound of rushing water echoes from the cavern. Use our pry bar. There must be a weak spot, and it'll take practiced eye to find it. Who will clear the way? Devil a Croc. Devil a Croc wedges pry bar into several different nooks, but can't seem to find a leverage point. Must be a weak spot. Zawa. Zawa wedges pry bar, can't find it. Durance. Durance can't find it. Aloth. Aloth can't... Manea? Manea can't find it. Consider other options. Dig through for bare hands? Everyone attacks the rubble together, tearing through the boulders with desperate strength. A roar of shattering rock rises from the depths, and the moon drops several more feet. A few minutes of furious work finally clear the passage. The Devil Croc is wounded, exhausted from exertion. Devil Croc takes ragged, pained breaths and cradles one arm stiffly. The moon shudders again. The party escapes from the ice just as another thunderous crash sounds from below. Eyeless continue pouring into the cavern from every visible tunnel and crevasse. Your ears ring at the ever-glowing cacophony of smashing rock and shattered crystal. Meanwhile, the water level is rising. A skull-splitting crack rends the air, and a surge of water knocks you from your feet. The entire cavern rotates, plunging you into a freezing soup of jagged metal, torn flesh, and stone. The others dash across the lake. The ice squeaks and crackles, rocking dangerously underfoot. The sinking moon groans. Long fissures race across the ice. Scout for a more stable place to cross. On the surface of the ice is riddled with cracks. Only someone who knows what to look for can find safe passage. Zawa. Zawa leads the way across the ice. All seems well until the party is halfway to shore. The ice breaks without warning, dumping everyone into the freezing lake. They climb out, numb and trembling. At last, everyone reaches the safety of the shore. In the middle of the lake, only the tip of the moon is still visible above the ice. The survivors watch in silence as it sinks to the depths. You trudge along the rubble at the lake bottom. The water is freezing. The air in the diving helmet is acrid. The sound of your own breathing roars in your ears. Still, it's better than drowning. You navigate out of the settling rubble and see the ghostly light of the surface above. At last, you reach the shallows. You punch through this thin crust of ice and crawl ashore, trembling, but alive. You stand at the edge of the lake. The bobbing of the ice and the rippling of the water's surface slows until you're looking at a moment frozen in time. When the world begins moving once more, it moves in reverse. The surface of the water turns and roils like it's about to spew something up, and it does. The fragments of Ione Brathra rises unbroken. Ice reforms across the surface of the lake, spreading in long freezing fingers. Eyeless file out of the moon fragment and onto the ice. They wind around the moon in an ever-widening spiral. They stop as the head of their line reaches you. They speak in a single voice that resonates with grinding metal.
We shatter and sink, discarded like worn tools. Why have you consigned us to oblivion?
You would have destroyed Caed Nua, Durgan's battery, and more. Their protest is as sharp as squealing metal.
Blasphemy! These are jewels of civilization. They are sacred. We would sooner sacrifice our own bodies than dislodge a single stone from such a place. Why do you torment us with baseless accusations?
Andra changed you from a preserver to a destroyer. The eyeless are still, but you hear their gears whir as their collective spirit ponders
Then we
this.
were betrayed.
Yes, you were transformed against your will.
And we were made to betray something we cherish.
You feel their bitter agony like a hammer strike. The legacy of the Gwithans,
The bedrock of civilization.
Suddenly they attack the ice beneath them, slicing and shattering it with mighty swings from their iron arms. And where the ice breaks, ancient towers rise, blotting out the blue sky and white peaks. What is
Each
this?
culture builds on the bones of the last. Yet many only look up at where they would go, never down at the foundations that bear them. Like a mason who builds a listing tower.
The remaining ice sheet cracks and
What
groans.
peril do they inflict on their progeny? And what dishonor on their forebears?
You hear the strain of crumbling stone in the voice of the Eyeless. The betrayal of the memory upsets you
It is
greatly.
accepting a gift only to spit in the face of the giver. Every advance in the crafts and institutions of Kith was forged by skill and sacrifice.
You feel these words and the anger behind them in
A
your
people
bones.
cut off from their history will wither, and they deserve no less.
Then what do you suggest?
Pull the blinders from the eyes of gods and Kith. That is why we must return to ourself and restore Abidan.
What do you mean about returning to yourself? Oh, we got a whole bunch of choices. Perhaps Abaddon was meant to forget his past. Some knowledge is too dangerous for the world. You speak as if history were a guide, yet it doesn't always provide a good example. Memory remains a burden, even when events and people it recalls are long gone. Very well, return to yourself and be the god of preservation once more. Enough, you must not restore Abaddon's memory or his dominion over preservation. Let's just start with what you mean about returning to yourself.
When Ioni fell, Abidan lost much. His will to preserve, the memory of how and why he died. But he built us with fragments of his own soul. In returning, we can restore what was taken from him.
Very well. Return to yourself and be the god of preservation once more.
We shall see this world and its people restored.
A great wind shoves at your back. Your ears pop and you feel for a moment as if all the air is being sucked from the sky. Suddenly it ends and you are standing in the snow looking over Cadron's
The Eyeless
scar.
disappeared beneath the lake, their bond to Andra finally severed. With this threat ended, hope returned to the White March. Hunters returned to the wildernesses, and travelers to the roads. Tales of the Watcher's bravery replaced stories of monsters in the woods. The villagers of Stalwart busied their hands with work and their tongues with song, eager to seize on the promise of peace.
Oh, this was an awesome DLC. I really like it. We're going to click done. Just to see if there's anything else. Doesn't look like it, but I do want to head back to Stalwart. Before we call it the end, we're going to head back to... Wait, do we have another quest? Let's check whether it gives us one. Then we're going to head back to Stalwart just to see if there's just a little bit more. Okay, let's go.
What?
And in Stalwart, there does not appear to be anything more. We have saved the town. We have saved them from many things. We have made them prosperous. We made them trade with other people. It's fantastic. Yet, yeah, nobody's declaring us as heroes. Well, I suppose we were the only people who saw it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.